Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got some very exciting Avengers game news, and all this news I'm about to talk about is coming on the 30th of November, so in a mere couple of weeks. Now, the first thing we have is earnable cosmetics, so that means we're going to be getting a boatload of new cosmetics that instead of being bought in the game, will be able to be earned through some missions, like I assume like the challenge cards currently are, so that's pretty cool. We also have a few more things announced, such as a new enemy type known as the Echoes, which I believe are going to be based on the design of the boss version of Ulysses Claw from the end of the Black Panther DLC, as well as some more outfits inspired by the MCU, aka outfits taken from the MCU. I don't know why they're calling them inspired. Anyway, I digress. We also have a new raid, which is a new type of boss battle that you can do outside the main campaign, called the Discordant Sound Raid, which will be a repeat of the final mission of the Black Panther DLC, where you fight Ulysses Claw. There is something else under it, but I'm going to leave that till last. We have ongoing activities and events, which are the Corrupted Vibranium event, which is from the Black Panther DLC, the Red Room Takeover, which is, of course, the Black Widow themed event, and bonus XP weekends, which is all kinds of amazing. We have a couple of reworked systems coming to the game, such as a power level cap increase, gear upgrading, and resources. There's going to be some tweaks to those systems coming soon. We have per hero weekly objectives, which I assume is going to be pertaining to the challenge cards, which is pretty cool. And we have a Hawkeye nameplate challenge from the MCU show, so that's pretty cool. But that thing that I mentioned a mere moment ago, that was underneath the Discordant Sound Rated announcement. That is Spider-Man. Yes, we finally have a release date for the web-slinging hero. And that is the 30th of November. And I believe, well, of course, we know that he's only coming to PS4, so that's unfortunate. But still, we finally got Spider-Man coming to the game, and oh my god, I can't wait. Because I can't remember if I've mentioned this before, but Spider-Man is my favourite superhero of all time. So the fact that he's finally coming to this game, which we've been promised since the game's released, but hey, better late than never. I'm very excited to see that he's finally coming to the game at the end of this month. I honestly can't wait to be able to play as him. And I can't wait to see what he's going to look like as well. Like, we know he's not going to be the PS4 Insomniac Spider-Man, so we know he's going to be a completely different Spider-Man in the Avengers universe. So that kind of confirms that the Insomniac games aren't in the Avengers universe, which is quite a shame, but makes sense, really. Two different developing studios. It makes sense, but it remains to be seen what this Spider-Man's going to look like. I can't wait to see what he's going to look like. I can't wait to see what his gear's going to be like, what parts of his suit is going to be pertaining to different types of gear. Of course, the ranged gear will be the web shooters, like that just makes sense. But as for the rest of it, I'm not too sure. Like, I'm really not sure what I could go with for all that, but no matter what, I'm really excited because, well, Spider-Man. And I don't think they'll do the whole MCU, Tony is kind of his mentor thing. I don't think they'll go with that. I think they'll just have a normal Spider-Man, you know, the Uncle Ben, Aunt May dynamic. I think Tony will have to be involved, of course, because Avengers, but I don't think he'll be what Tony was in the MCU to Spider-Man, so I'm not going to expect that close of a relationship between the two of them. If there is that close of a relationship, I'll be very surprised and very pleased. But I'm also thinking, with the announcement of more MCU suits coming to the game on the same day, I'm thinking that we might get Spider-Man's movie appearances in the game on that day. So the Homecoming suit, the Far From Home suit, probably Iron Spider, and maybe even some No Way Home suits. Like, that'd be cool. So suits from Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home are definitely on their way. Well, maybe not No Way Home. I'd be very surprised and very pleased if they do include them. Like, with it being only a couple of weeks away at that point, it would kind of make sense for them to add some suits from that film. And of course, they probably wouldn't spoil any, because we have seen a couple already, such as that black suit Spider-Man, which isn't Venom, but isn't Miles Morales. It's a magic suit, I think. I'm curious about that. But anyway, I have a feeling that some suits from No Way Home are going to get added. But who knows? Because I sure don't. But I can't wait to see how Peter's going to work in this game. Because again, we've been waiting for this guy on PS4 since the game's release, because it is literally on the box. If you have the physical version, you will see in the bottom right corner of the box, Spider-Man exclusive to PS4. And until now, he hasn't been exclusive to anything. But now, at the end of this month, he finally will be, and I can't wait. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video on Marvel's Avengers. So as always, people, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to mine, Roxanne's, and Frost's channels. Down in the description, my sub button is down there. Yep, that big red one, unless you've already subbed. Then it's grey. Thanks for that, by the way. And don't forget to comment as well, because why not? And let me know what you think of all these announcements. And if you're excited for it, if you're as excited for Spider-Man as I am, don't forget as well to follow me on all my social medias. Those links will be in my link tree in the description. And don't forget as well to follow Roxanne on her blog and Frost on his Instagram. The links are also in the description below my link tree. And lastly, don't forget to share this video with all your friends so they can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following, and sharing, and around and around and around that loop. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Goodbye!